I don't know if you guys have realized this, but this is the final old village that exists in this game. Old villages have completely disappeared in the plains and savannas. So what you're seeing right now is an endangered species, and this is probably going to disappear in the next few snapshots. This is not what this video is about though, but it is sort of important. I'm sure some of you already have discovered something like this, but for everyone else, I'm going to demonstrate what I'm talking about. So I'm going to create a new world here. It's going to be a creative world just for ease of access, and it's going to be a superflat world. Now, before I create the world, I do need to show you what the preset is for this. It is a plains biome. Now, of course, if you remember, no old villages remain in the plains biome. This, however, is an old village. So will it create the old villages for the plains world, even though they no longer exist in the game files? Watch this. Let me use the preset. Click done. I am near the center, about 200 blocks away. And no village in sight. So this is obviously a little bit unusual already, because if you generate a superflat world, more often than not, you are going to see some villages in the distance. Let's do this. So locate village. Could not find that structure nearby. What if I try to locate the new village type? Now, of course, there is a difference between the new village and old village. The old village being the one I showed you at the beginning of the video. So is there anything? No. Nothing. No new villages, no old villages. So clearly the superflat generation no longer has villages generated. So that's already one little issue, but they will patch this up. Nothing wrong with that. So what if we try to force the game to generate the new villages? This actually works. So it's actually going to be new underscore village to generate the new villages. So it's not going to say, hey, we want to generate the old villages which no longer exist. We're going to do this. All right, here we are again. Got some sheep, slimes, pigs, chickens. Let's do locate village. None. Okay, so we've got that out of the way. We're not even trying to generate the old villages here. We were trying to generate the new villages. So I'm going to turn my camera so you can see the mobs here. And watch what happens when I do this. Locate new village. The game freezes. Nothing happens. Now, we have experienced this problem before. If you recall this lag happens when the game tries to locate any sort of structure which is very far away, or might have some algorithm that takes a while to calculate, or it's affected by some other variables. That's not the case here. When I first encountered this, I did wait for about a minute, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe the new villagers can't even spawn, or they haven't even looked into this part of the game, or they haven't even decided on how to implement it here. But as I move around, you can see the game has just completely frozen up. No chunks are loading, nothing happens. So obviously the game knows that it can spawn. The world's just disappeared now, but it hasn't done it yet, or the game just cannot look for it. Now, of course, one way to know for certain is by simply flying around. So let's generate the new village again, and we're going to create the world. Spread players, tilde, 0, 1000, false at P. And I can keep spreading players, and if I don't see any more cows, if I don't see any more villages, clearly it's not even spawning at all. And it seems as though there's nothing that the game can even locate. It's actually very slow generating super flat chunks. Shouldn't be this way. Don't think I can do this for much longer. It's very demanding for some reason. It's just super flat. Anyway, yeah. I've done it about 4 times. Do it one more time. And it doesn't seem to be generating any new villages, even though I've asked the game to do that. So clearly it hasn't been modified, or it hasn't been implemented into superflat. They have to remove that old terminology anyway from the game, because this is the point of the update. No more old villages. If you guys have thought about it, you've tried it out, maybe you have an explanation for this that you can offer up. It is a gap in the game that has arisen because of this update. It just needs to be updated to be in alignment with the new villages in 1.4. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like, subscribe for more creative content and news updates. There should be a snapshot coming up this week, and then that should be it for the year. I don't know if there's going to be any snapshots for Christmas. We will wait and see. Take care.